Hey dude, it's Casey. Welcome to today's video. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Casey and I am a skincare and makeup enthusiast. I'm not a skincare specialist, licensed dermatologist or esthetician, nor am I a professional makeup artist. I'm here to research and try products that you want me to, but if you have any skincare or makeup concerns, I highly recommend seeing a professional or at least doing your own research before buying a product. This channel is about us all learning together. With that being said, today I am talking about all the different types of facial cleansers and which ones are best suited for which skin types. There are roughly about 12 different types of facial cleansers, way more than I thought there was before researching this, which is a bit bizarre. So there's micellar, gel, foam, cream, oil, balm, milk, clay, powder, wipes, soaps and bars, and cleaning devices. So those are the 12 that I'll be talking about today. So starting with micellar cleansers, the most well-known one being micellar water or cleansing water. They're super easy to use. You just soak a cotton pad or a thin face towel in some micellar water and then wipe it across your face and neck. It's great for a second cleanse, especially if you wear makeup or are outside for majority of the day. It really picks up that dirt or excess oil and makeup that your first cleanse may have missed. And I definitely recommend a double cleanse if you wear makeup regularly, because I can guarantee there is still makeup on your face hiding somewhere even after that first cleanse. Just quickly, I want to mention a negative about using micellar water, and that's just the sustainability of it. If you use cotton rounds with it, it's a lot of excess waste, and maybe just look for like a reusable cotton pad or a face towel that can be washed. For example, I use bamboo cloths and every day I use one, so like one half of it I'll use in the morning and the other half of it I'll use at night, and then it goes in in a pile to be washed at the end of the week. Now, micellar water usually has a very gentle formula. It's non-stripping and it's great for morning cleansers. And there's so many different types of micellar waters that you can get from like sensitive skin, ones with like oils in them or something to attract dirt. So really, micellar water is great for every single skin type. Just make sure you do your research on the micellar water you're going to be getting. I tend to get sensitive skin ones because any skin products marketed towards sensitive skin, I find is so much easier for my face to handle, because then there's no like alcohols or anything in them. So I prefer to get the sensitive skin micellar waters. Next up we have gel cleanser. Now most gel cleansers slightly foam when they're being worked into the skin. However, unlike some foaming cleansers, it won't make your skin feel overly stripped. I am one of those people who just does not like foaming cleansers. So I love using gel cleansers because my skin feels clean and hydrated after I use it. In terms of skin types, gel cleansers aren't as universal as micellar waters, and even though they're very gentle, they're not usually recommended for people with drier skin. So anyone with normal combination skin or oily skin, even acne prone skin, those kind of skin types would benefit from using a gel cleanser. Onto the third type of cleanser now, which is foaming cleansers. Foaming does still have some benefits for some people. It provides a very thorough skin, so it can make your skin feel very clean and soft. It's also good at removing most types of makeup. There is plenty of foaming cleansers out there that won't strip your skin. So if you're interested in a foaming cleanser but you hate the fact that it strips your skin, just Google foaming cleansers that don't strip your skin. And a ton of articles will pop up with loads of examples of different foaming cleansers that you can use that won't strip your skin. If I remember, I will link some of those articles that I found in the description box down below, just so you have somewhere to start and you'll know what to look for, you know, in future. If you don't like what they're giving you, then listen, you know what to look for in terms of ingredients wise and things like that. So all in all, the ideal skin types for foaming cleansers are combination, oily, and the breakout prone skin types. So those are the three mainly that would benefit from using a foaming cleanser. Number 4, we have the cream cleanser. I'm not too familiar with cream cleansers. I don't use any. They do look pretty cool though, so I wouldn't mind trying. I would love to try out all of these different types of cleansers. Having normal skin, I can be that guinea pig for anyone really, of trying things out and just getting like a base level of, if it fucks up my skin, then it's probably only good for oily skin, and you know, like vice versa. Now, cream cleansers are known to be much more gentle and hydrating. There are, however, a lot of people that believe that cream cleansers can't cleanse enough on their own, so it's recommended to be used within a double cleanse. And there are some that even argue that cream cleansers don't even cleanse at all. All they do is hydrate, and they pretty much remove like top layer dirt. They also argue that they tend to leave like a creamy texture, like consistency on your skin. A lot of people argue that if you do that on your face, cream cleansers will leave a consistency of the top of your face if it's not cleansed off, and so if you don't take that off, then it's going to clog all of your pores essentially. But apparently cream cleansers are great at removing makeup. I don't know about eye makeup or like waterproof mascaras. I don't think that'd really help, but there's plenty of other cleansers out there that not everyone uses just one cleanser on their face when they're taking makeup off. You know, a lot of people use maybe 2 products, so one for face makeup and then a separate product for eye makeup. Cream cleansers are good at even helping to control your sebum secretions. Okay, so what I found is that sebum is like an oily substance that's secreted by your sebaceous glands, and that's what helps keep your hair and skin moisturized. So people with oilier skin, their sebaceous gland secretes too much sebum, so that's how you get oilier skin. But because it leaves this substance on your face, it's telling your skin like, nah, I'm already moisturized, you don't need to keep giving me all of this extra oil. You don't need to secrete anymore. So apparently that's what I mean, there wasn't like foolproof, but also there was quite a lot of people talking about it, so I honestly, do your own research when it comes to those kinds of benefits with cleansers. When I use a cleanser, all I want is just for it to remove stuff. I don't really care about it staying on my skin and giving me all these things. Cleansers, they are temporary. Okay, so with that being said, apparently the best skin types to use cream cleansers are dry and sensitive skin. Also, let me know in the comments below if you use a cream cleanser. I would be really interested to hear how everyone else thinks about their cream cleansers. Like I said before, I've never used one, so I don't really know if like all of these things are, you know, they're factual to every single person, which obviously they're not going to be. So I'd love to hear your story with your cream cleansers if you use them. Now, number 5 is oil cleansers or cleansing oils. So cleansing oils are perfect at removing makeup, sunscreen, or any surface level dirt. However, and there's always a however, even though oil is a very gentle and nourishing product for the skin, it's not suitable as a deep cleanse. So if you're going to use a cleansing oil, use it as like a first cleanse or pre-cleanse, and then follow it up with a second cleanser, like using like a gel, a foam, or a lotion cleanser, just to get rid of that oil that may be like sitting on your skin. Same with the cream cleansers, just something after it to get rid of the like the mask essentially that it leaves on your face. If you don't want or need a deep cleanse, then you don't have to use those different types of cleansers after it. Just like I keep saying, do your own research, listen to your own skin. That sounds so corny. listen to your skin. But it's the best way to find out what your skin can tolerate. And yes, you can. I feel like deep cleansers are great for wearing makeup, you know, to take your makeup off if you want to do a deep cleanse, or if you work in an outdoor dirty environment constantly, you know, and all of this shit, you don't realize how much dirt is on your face. Like, I work in a fucking shopping center, and when I come home, I do a double cleanse, and I don't wear makeup to work. You'd be surprised how much dirt is on my face because I'm handling stock and boxes that are coming from warehouses that are full of dust, and you never realize how much dirt is constantly surrounding you until you cleanse your face and you're like, holy shit, what did I do before I started doing this? Since it's an oil-based cleanser, it's pretty much compatible with every other cleanser out there, so you can use it within a double cleanse with any other cleanser, essentially. Just, if you're going to use it, I would recommend using the oil cleanser as a first cleanse, because I think oil cleansers are really good for eye makeup, I think. So do that, and then something else after, just to wash away that excess oil. So as for skin types that can use oil cleansers, so oil skin types can use most oil cleansers, because like with any other cleanser, no one cleanser is made the same from each brand. Like, you know, brands sell things, right? They can't sell the exact copy of something else, so they'll usually add an ingredient or two, or take out an ingredient or two, or they'll have a magic ingredient in it that they've trademarked and whatever, and it literally does nothing for you. But yeah, so just always read the ingredients. Use the Paula's Choice ingredient dictionary. That's what I use when I'm unsure about things. It's so easy to use. Pretty much like 99% of the ingredients that I've been looking for has been on that dictionary, so you'll be absolutely fine. And it's so quick as well to use, so I would recommend using that if you're unsure about an ingredients list. And I'll link that in the description if I remember. Again, I'll have to write that down. Let me write that down real quick. Now, I know some of you are thinking, why would you put oil on oily skin? And I kind of touched on it before. So essentially, like attracts like. Science decided that oil will attract the oil in your face. And don't ask me how. I'm not a scientist. Don't ask me to explain, because I honestly, my brain would probably explode if I tried to understand why that happens. For some reason, get all of the other oil off your face with this oil. It astounds me, but apparently that's what happens, and I can't explain it at all. Just take my word for it, or do your own research. Don't take my word for it, please do your own research. You guys get to watch my hair dry in real time, considering how long this video's going to take me to record. Okay, so we're on to number 6 now, which is cleansing balms. I am so new to cleansing balms. I'm new to this whole skincare makeup thing. Like, I was so against makeup for a few years, and it's only been recently where I'm like, I mean, I understand why people use it now, because I saw it as a fuck the patriarchy making me wear makeup when I don't have to. But even more than that, I was just lazy. Even now I'm still lazy about it, but I have bought so much makeup. I have so many eye palettes, like, it's unnecessary. Every weekend on a Saturday when I get to sleep in, I go straight to my emails, look at all of the promotions, so all of these, you know, like the 50% off sales and stuff like that, and it just drowns me. Like, I'll spend like 2 hours on Colourpop's website just thinking like, ooh, which palette should I get now? Like, no, I don't need any, and I'm not going to get them anytime soon anyway. Oh my god. Okay, that was a really weird tangent. So cleansing balms, that's why. So cleansing balms, they start off as like a rich, creamy texture. And then the more you work it in your hands, it turns into like more of an oily texture. So they're pretty similar to oil cleansers. Really the only difference is that one comes as a solid and then turns into a liquid, and then one comes as the oil, so not in a solid form. you can buy no rinse balms and rinse off balms, so 2 different ones. So if you go for a general rinse off cleansing balm, the best way to remove it is just with a wet washcloth that is quite soft, or just water and your hands. It depends what you prefer to do. And like with any cleansing, just make sure you're gentle on your skin. If you're using a washcloth, just be gentle, because it kind of doubles as a physical exfoliator as well, depending on how rough you're being with your skin. So cleansing balms are very nourishing, apparently, but they can be too heavy for oily or acne prone skin types. So these types of balms and creams are best for normal, very dry, and eczema sensitive skin, or eczema. How do you say is it eczema or eczema? Honestly, I have heard so many different people say it either way. Okay, so number 7, milk cleansers. I have tried a milk cleanser before and I think I used it incorrectly. And I don't know how you do that. They get their name from their consistency, obviously. Not so much the ingredients used. You won't find milk in a milk cleanser. It's purely because it looks like milk. If there is milk in a milk cleanser, I feel like that's a really weird ingredient to use on your face. Like, other than just cooling and soothing, it probably won't do anything for you. So they're known to be very gentle, and that they are. They felt like they did nothing for my skin. All it felt like was that I just put like a layer of like milk on my face. They nourish the skin more so than cleansers, so they're really not even known as a cleanser. If you use milk cleansers, no offense, please tell me in the comments down below what your experience is like with them, because I only used it for a little bit and I just didn't like it, so I threw it out. But please tell me. And it was like a cheap one, by the way, so I didn't waste money. So a milk cleanser formula will usually have a lot of water in it, so they won't leave a lot of residue on the face, kind of like oil cleansers, like how they leave a lot of oil on the face. So milk cleansers are more so just water based. So some cleansing milks can break down makeup, dirt, sweat and oils. However, when compared to oil or balm cleansers, they don't do a very thorough job, purely just comparison wise. They do work well on a double cleanse though, if you're using a double cleanse system, since the emollients used, I can't say emollients right, since the emollients used in milk cleansers, oh my god, they can be quite nourishing. So they can leave your skin feeling very soft and supple. So use those. If you're going to use a milk cleanse within a double cleanse system, it's best used as a second cleansing method. So it's like if you use, say, a foaming cleanser as your first cleanse and it strips your skin, maybe use a milk cleanser after and just see if that nourishes your skin enough back to where it doesn't feel so dry and just tight. You can find a cleansing milk for pretty much every skin type because they're so gentle. It's not going to hurt anyone's skin. Like, it's not going to make anyone's skin worse. But like sensitive and dry skin types will definitely benefit from using it within like a double cleanse method. So I would say sensitive and dry skin are pretty much the two that milk cleansers are targeted for. Okay, so number 8 is clay cleansers. I didn't realize there was so many cleansers. With clay cleansers, you can buy them pre-mixed, so already in a clay consistency. But apparently there's also the option to buy the bottled powder form. So you add your own water and then, mix it. You create your own clay. Clay cleansers pretty much work identical to clay masks. They have detoxifying benefits. They can remove dirt and surface particles. They can also draw out any excess oil and impurities from the pores. So the downside of that is if you use too much, it can absorb too much oil. So if you leave it on for too long or use too much of it, it can absorb too much oil and actually cause breakouts. So clay cleansers can't remove makeup, so it's best to be used as a second cleanse. There's not really a whole lot that it does for your face other than like detox, like pulling out some dirt. But it's pretty surface level because it's not sitting on your face for a long time like a mask would. But I mean, if you use a clay cleanser, let me know how you go with it, because I've not tried one. The ideal skin types for clay cleansers are oily, acne-prone, and combination skin. There are different types of clays that are used that can target different things. Some of those different clays are better or worse for your skin. So please do your research before buying a clay cleanser. Make sure you know what the ingredients are, and look at your own skincare products and see what similar ingredients they have in them, if they have any. Because what works well for your skin will obviously have sort of similar ingredients in it. Yeah, so I'm going to be making a video about clay being used in skincare. So number 9, we are almost there, guys. Powder cleansers. So the reason most people buy powder cleansers is the convenience of being able to customize how strong or diluted you want them to be. Yeah, so because they come as a powder, they aren't pre-mixed with water, so they last longer. Because it's not pre-mixed, the active ingredients in it stay undiluted and they stay potent because they're still in powder form. So the amount of water you add directly affects the exfoliation intensity. So if you add a tiny little bit of water, it's going to be more grainy than, like creamy, so it's going to be more exfoliation. If you add a lot of water and it's essentially like watery or very creamy, there's not a whole lot of exfoliation there. You're not intending it to double as an exfoliator. Just be careful when it comes to that, because a lot of people don't realize that, even like I said before, like just face towels. A lot of people don't realize that they can be used as exfoliators. You don't want to over exfoliate your face. The ideal skin types for powder cleansers are oily, combination, and sensitive skin. Those are the 3 that you can really like change the powder cleanser to fit. So let me know if you try it. I'd love to know. Number 10 is cleansing wipes. Yay, everyone's favorite. I believe cleansing wipes are the devil. I apologize if you like them or swear by them. I genuinely believe the only good thing about them is the convenience. They're in a wipe form, convenient, wipe, throw away. That's also the worst thing about them, because wipe, throw away. It is widely accepted. I'm literally just going to read straight off my script because I wrote a full fucking script for this. I apologize if you love them or like using them, but personally I genuinely believe the only good thing about them is convenience, obviously. It is widely accepted and believed that cleansing wipes are not the best at removing makeup. Did you hear me? A lot of people use them because they're like, it removes my makeup so well. You've never tried a fucking cleansing balm in your life then, because those are so good. And I used to use makeup wipes, so it's not like I'm on this high horse of I've never used one. I used to use them all the time, religiously. That's what I would use to fucking cleanse my face. Oh my god. I did my own research. I admit that I was wrong in using them. I was not informed on them. So what I'm trying to do is just inform you, so please don't take this shit personally. People use them to remove makeup and they don't even do that well. Like, you have to go in like with 10 fucking wipes just to get rid of like one cheek of makeup if you've got full glam on. Like, no, that's obviously, you can use a cleansing balm and it's done. Like, you work it into your face, 60 seconds max, don't even need that much, and everything is gone. I don't have a massive issue if you use them as a second cleanse. Now hear me out. Yes, I just ranted. I still hate them so much. If you're going to use them, only use them as a second cleanse. Don't use them as a first cleanse. You use it as a second cleanse just to get rid of any excess makeup or dirt that may be on your face. Using it as a first cleanse won't do anything for you. You use 10 wipes, for example, if you use 10 wipes in your first cleanse, if you use it in your second cleanse, you're only using 1 wipe then. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're already minimizing the amount of waste you're producing by just if you just incorporate a different cleansing method as a first cleanse, then your makeup wipes can be your second cleanse, and you only use 1 then. They're so bad for the environment. And a majority of cleansing makeup and wet wipes, they can't be recycled. They're made of materials that cannot be recycled. It can take up to 100 years for 1 makeup wipe to break down. So please look for alternative cleansers for your skin, or look into finding biodegradable cleansing wipes. They are out there. They might not be the best, but they are out there. They're good for the environment, at least, or they're better for the environment. They might not do the best for your face, but that's, like I said, there's 13 different types of cleansers that are suitable for a whole range of skin types. Like, there's overlapping in terms of skin types that can use each thing. So use makeup wipes, go back and rewatch the video and try and find something that would help your skin. Just try things out. Don't commit to makeup wipes when there are better alternatives out there for your skin. It would be different if makeup wipes were this incredible thing for your skin, but unfortunately they're not environmentally friendly. But they aren't great for your skin, and they're not environmentally friendly, and there's products out there that are great for both. Number 11, we have bar soap. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this one either when I was looking for it. I know what you're probably thinking. But Casey, why would anyone use bar soap that's used for your body on their face? Isn't that bad for their skin? That's what I fucking thought. So you'd be right, and body soaps can contain many harsh ingredients that can affect your skin. The skin on your body is much thicker than the skin on your face. It's not as sensitive for most people. Not as sensitive, it's more resilient, and it's thicker than the skin on your face. So that's why body soaps, body washes can get away with like alcohols and shit in there, and you wouldn't really have a reaction to it. Most people's bodies can handle a lot of ingredients and intensities of ingredients compared to that on your skin, so on your face. So there might be a certain percentage of one ingredient in a body soap that would not even fly anywhere near your face. So when you're washing your body, just be like careful of your face and neck area, because even though the skin on your neck is like slightly thicker, your neck is still considered part of your face when you're cleansing it. So using normal body soap on your face can put your skin at risk of dehydration, of sensitivity, inflammation. So that's why you can find facial soap bars, so that people don't make that mistake. There are some people that I know that used to wash their face with bar soap. So if anyone you know uses bar soap, just say like, bitches, that's terrible for your face. It's going to dehydrate it. It's going to make it more sensitive. It's going to cause inflammation. Like, no, stop. I think the reason people use facial bar soaps is purely from a waste perspective. I mean, sure, the ingredients in them might be good, but you're not producing any waste in your skincare, at least in your cleansing step. So not only in their skincare routine, but in general, they're decreasing their waste, which is pretty cool. Like, I try and decrease the amount of waste that I produce in pretty much everything I do. Sometimes you can't help it, obviously. Face soaps sometimes contain more moisturizing ingredients that can nourish your skin and help balance your pH levels. So not so much cleansers, but just keep in mind that it's still a soap, so it may leave your skin feeling a bit tight or dry, like how foaming cleansers do. But the skin types that can benefit the most from facial soap bars are combination and oily skin. So just check that out. If you use a bar soap, a facial bar soap, please let me know, because I never heard of them before this. Now, last but not least, number 12, which is cleansing devices. Technically, you do have to use a cleanser with this, but I'm still including these on the list since they do still aid in cleansing and exfoliating your face. I could not have said it better myself. There's a whole range of different types of facial cleansing devices. I'm going to do a separate video on the different types of cleansing devices. I cannot include it in this video. It'd be so fucking long. They do aid in exfoliating your face as well. I do use a facial cleansing brush in the shower occasionally. Not every day, not even once a week. You can get electronic facial brushes, so you don't have to manually do it, but it does the same thing. It just works the cleanser into your face. You can get like those ones that have like 5 or 6 settings in them. Each targeting a specific area or specific thing on your face, which those are pretty cool, but they're also pretty expensive. They can also be used to massage face oils and creams and moisturizers into your face. A lot of people do that as well. Depending on the device you use, it's also very likely it will exfoliate your face. Like I keep saying, just be very wary of what you're using on your face, because some things can double as an exfoliator. And if you're not sure, just check, just research. Like, and I say research is just Google it. Like, so even though your, say, facial brush that you use, it might feel super gentle on your face, which mine does, it's still exfoliating your face though. So please don't overdo it, because your skin is very good at hiding damage until later on. Remember to clean your brush heads as well. I'm notoriously bad at this. That's also why I don't use it as often, because I know that I have not cleaned it. And it stays in the shower, but obviously it's the worst fucking place to leave it, because that is just a breeding ground of bacteria. Put it in like rubbing alcohol or something. And clean them at least once a month. Like, I mean, I'm good with my makeup brushes. I will clean them as soon as I'm done with them. That facial cleansing brush, I'm like, I've just had a shower. I'm in the bathroom. I can't be fucked cleaning it. So, I forget. And then when I remember, I can't be bothered because I'm too lazy. But please, I implore you, please clean your brush heads once a month, at least. After overuse is ideal. So the reason you want to clean it is because bacteria will end up living in there. And when you use it on your face, if you have any cuts or open wounds, so like you've popped a pimple or something on your face, then that gives that bacteria an immediate like go ahead to just crawl into your skin and, you know, break you out even more. Like, you don't want that shit. It's so gross just thinking about it. All skin types can use cleansing devices, obviously, just because there are so many different types of them. I've only talked about cleansing brushes. So I'm going to do a separate video on just facial cleansing devices. And there are some brushes out there for specific skin types. Before, I will be making an in-depth video on cleansing devices for your face and what kind of different ones you can get and what to look out for and things not to do, what to do. This is a series, by the way. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about each different step in the skincare routine. So first video is about cleansers. Next one's about exfoliators and toners and so on and so forth. And if I missed anything, please let me know. And then I can do a follow-up video on it, because I need feedback. I need you guys to let me know how I'm doing. You please criticize me. I'm new to this, so please feel free to tell me how much this sucked, but why it sucked. I hope this video has been helpful or informative for you to watch. If not, then at least entertaining, maybe. If you have any questions or ideas for me for any future videos I can do, then please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I genuinely hope you found what you were looking for in this video. And if not, then I'm sorry I didn't cover it. Please let me know. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, dude.